how's everyone doing? I'm back, and I've had sleep this time. I'm about as well rested as I have been all week. I'm looking forward to having a normal stream schedule again. But until then, you know that we're resuming Duck Detective, the secret Salami. We get to experience the beautiful interface. Last time we played this game, someone had been freaking kidnapped. We deduced this. You see, if I go here, Sophie got kidnapped because Sophie wanted to snitch. Sophie was a giraffe that we knew. And currently, we need to figure out who did it and why. So I think this is wrong, but it's a blank. I do think that it is Manfred to make him or her stay quiet about blank illegally importing blank. I think that changed because I think it just said him last time. Blank is the one that provides the blank to blank. So I definitely think it's Salami's, but I think I need to double check. I feel like I don't have the motives for everyone. So I am going to find this out. Because the main things that we unlocked, hello.
Why would Laura recruit you to deal with a theft? Aren't there any other detectives who are actually qualified for the job?
I've been doing very well so far, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, we're doing a good job.
The truth will be revealed in the end.
Huh?
Huh. Yes. So yeah, we've done a lot in this game. The main things we've done recently are we unlocked this safe in here. Huh. Yes. So, dear Ingrid, I know I haven't been there for you and the kids recently, but things are looking up. I would love to take you on a romantic getaway to Hollandaise. Love, Manfred. Turn up. Demands. Me, employee of month. TV in my room. Keep quiet about the thing. Do all these things and nothing will happen to you. Keep employee of the month. So whoever is sending the threatening letter is the current employee of the month. Who is the employee of the month? Rufus? You? Is it you? Are you the Salami Bandit? You wouldn't do that to me, Rufus. Rufus, you wouldn't do that to me, would you? I don't even have a picture for him. Fixed. Stop with the post-its! Yeah, so I think this is... Problem is they both use black pens, so... Rufus Sedaris. I mean, I don't need to double check this. Does he have a TV in his room? Because his room is the server room, isn't it? He doesn't want us in there. Last time we went in the server room, he kicked us out. Let's have a look. Stay out. Does he have a TV in here? Yes, he does. He does have a TV in here. Camera-free playback, so he is watching that. Has to delete Issei's settings history. Dad, this is not Google. Bearbus 100 Schmark voucher. Bearbus 100 Schmark voucher. Computer illiterate. Alright. But yeah, he's got a pretty nice setup. Last time we were just thinking, oh, haha, he writes trashy alien romance novels, which, you know, love that for him. But don't love the, the fucking beanbag chair. I think last time the Duck Detective said this is actually probably more comfortable than his digs at home. He's very sad. Got those duck fingers. Anxious, shame, poor. Okay. So maybe... Did Rufus blackmail Manfred to make him stay quiet about Rufus illegally importing salamis? Is Rufus the one that provides the salamis to the salami bandits? Is Rufus the salami bandit? Or is the salami bandit the one who provides the salamis to Rufus? Or did he blackmail Sophie? Or did Manfred blackmail Sophie? Because it's definitely something that Rufus is doing. I want to check on what Margaret's is doing as well, because if Margaret is involved in this, then it will say on her computer probably.
Sophie left, and
No.
she left a note on.
No, she didn't, because this is, that's it. I quit. You'll never see me again. Sophie win. That's Manfred's handwriting. Manfred writes in blue. Suggestions. Yes. Yeah, because that's, I think that Sophie left the note for Sophie, so I think Sophie's is the red handwriting? Hey Margaret, what's up? You don't mind if I go on your computer, do you? Delete everything. I think she's involved. Maybe. Well, she was planning to go on vacation. Planned trip, accomplice, lovers. Is it those two? Are they in cahoots? Are they trying to... Are they both for salami? No. Get ye hence. How do I... Why can't I be hitting you? There we go. I think... Banned. No, don't mod you. But definitely ban you, and then also report you for spam. Spam link attempted. Submit. Done. Donezo. Get ye hence. Best viewers on ass. I hope so. That's what we're looking for out here. Alright. Rufus blackmailed Manfred. Is it to Margaret?
Detective work isn't easy.
Detective work really isn't easy.
The thing
Ooh.
that bothered me in particular
got-
was... I need to analyze the letter in Manfred's safe carefully. I should also see if there is a connection in the office to what's going on in the server room. I need to have a look at people's PC screens again.
Yes, that's what I've been doing. But yeah, I hope you get to play some Star Trek TNG pinball. Yeah, nothing to do with mine, or nothing to do with good old Freddy. Throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice. Cash payment, Mr. Brandenburg, extra pepper salami. Adam's Family Pinball X. I mean, that's a classic. You gotta have
Oh, maybe I always wanted to.
I need to talk to my best detective. mean, this is also Manfred's handwriting. But I don't think Manfred is the Salami Bandit. I think it's more of an office-wide conspiracy. What's up?
What do you want me to do?
Just stay here.
Like this?
Yep, you're doing great.
Good work. Oh, that's why Rufus was looking for an editor, because he was looking for someone to edit his alien novels. Manfred cancelled that. Those two. So yeah. Like, I feel like I understand what's going on. Maybe. I've just not got it in the right order. That's not, Oh! There we go. Margaret is the one that provides the vouchers to Rufus. It wasn't Salami's. It was vouchers. Rufus blackmailed Sophie? No. Or Manfred blackmailed Sophie? Nope. So no, that's definitely, Rufus is illegally importing salamis. Margaret is the one who provides the vouchers to Rufus. No. So that is Rufus. Yeah, that's correct. Oh, hang on. Aha!
So this is what Rufus and Margaret were doing with
Oh,
the
of course, because he was
vouchers.
selling them on eBay.
That might be illegal, but this wasn't what I was here for.
Oh.
I needed to catch the Salami Bandit. I quickly needed to find out where Sophie was being kept.
Okay.
I also couldn't let the Salami Bandit get away with this. It was finally time to find out who was behind everything.
We're gonna do this. Alright. I have everything that I need. Is she in here?
It's not really a detective's job.
Sometimes the
Seems a bitch.
Well, I'm seemingly able to, figure it out.
detective work isn't easy. The thing that bothered me in particular was... Where is Sophie? I need to consider who kidnapped her to figure out the location. More specifically, I should check if I can find any changes in the office environment.
I mean, I don't want it to be Boris, but I think it might be Boris, because Boris would have the means, if he's the bus driver, he would have the means to do something, you know? He's got his hands in his pocket, so you can't see his hands.
She left? Just like this? Maybe she's at home. Should I look for her?
The last dialed number on this phone is 03051777.
Yeah, so she tried to snitch. I mean, the main difference is that the main difference I've noticed is that the bus door is shut. The thing on the side of the bus is shut. Oh, Is Sophie at the... Oh, is at Bearbus's office in a bus. Yes.
Oh my God!
I was right.
That's where she is being kept. It's important that I stayed calm now. I couldn't alert the culprit, or all of this will have been for nothing. I needed to first figure out who is behind everything, so I could confront them.
It's the hands in the pockets. Quack! Quack. I made a suggestion on the Discord. I don't know how true. I don't know whether it actually got implemented. I don't think it would have done. But I had an idea where you could have it go quack, 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 and then very occasionally you would have Sean Chiplock go quack. Because that's where my sense of humour tends to go. I think it's got to be Boris, because where is the bag? Identical. Freddy, no? Oh, hang on. Handwriting. Yep, it's for handwriting. Because Sophie and her handwriting. Is it Manfred? No. Is it Is Sophie the Salami? No, I don't. She would not be the Salami Bandit. The Salami Bandit is the Salami Bandit. Case solved. Okay. Let's review the details. I don't want it to be Boris, but she's hidden in his bus, man. Need to see. What I really want to see is the B. The way that they write the B is going to be how we do it. I know all about you and your vouchers. It's got nothing to do with the case though, so we're going to carry on. Yeah, so that is Manfred's handwriting because he's got the swoop. There we go.
Manfred is the Salami Bandit.
I'm sorry for doubting you, Boris.
That makes a lot of sense. Ironic. that his handwritten note meant to frame Fredersen ended up incriminating Manfred instead. Something was missing here. Who else was involved with this?
Who else?
I had collected everything I needed. I just had to organize my thoughts.
I mean, maybe he's just like that. Well, no, I think that Boris is the accomplice. Because the Salami Bandit needed someone who could easily carry out the importing of the salamis. So he's still guilty.
The Salami Bandit wasn't working alone. It made sense for the bus driver to be involved.
And it's why she's in the... accomplice. Sophie is the Salami Bandit's accomplice because she used to date Boris, and the Salami Bandit needed someone who could convince Sophie into helping? Oh, used to date Sophie. No. So Sophie is the accomplice. Boris. Shit, we're unraveling it.
I believe Sophie managed to talk Boris into this. Aha! I had it all figured out now. It was time that I confront the culprits. But first, I had to free Sophie.
Because she's clearly not into it anymore. Jeez.
Sophie! What happened?
What's going on out here?
Don't you two
Why
want...
is everyone yelling?
This looks dramatic.
It's kind of a long story.
very blasé about being kidnapped.
And guess who deduced said long story? The one and only Duck Detective.
Read the room.
This is how everything went down.
Doing the Danganronpa now.
The Britzel Bearbus branch was suffering losses and had their budget cut as a result. Manfred, worried about the financial stability of his family, felt himself backed into a corner. This is when he became the Salami Bandit. He made his grand plan of salami smuggling and realized he couldn't do this alone. He recruited Boris, since it would be easiest for the bus driver to load and unload the wares discreetly. The bus would go through a customs check at the Salsiccia bus station first.
I know, illegally importing
Then
salami.
Boris would take a detour to get the salami and load it onto the bus. This is why the buses always had a huge delay.
Ooh.
It wouldn't be easy to talk Boris into crime, so Manfred convinced Sophie to join the team. Boris's obsession with her would make it easy for her to manipulate him into helping with their plan. Everything was going well until the Duck Detective, that's me, infiltrated the office. Freddy was meant to be the scapegoat for the crime, but I'm not fooled that easily. Sophie began getting cold feet, and ultimately wanted to confess to the police. Manfred couldn't have this, so he interfered. In an outburst of panic, he abducted her and hid her in the luggage compartment of one of the buses. And this is why Manfred stole Laura's lunch!
What?
Everything is figured out, but who is truly guilty? Manfred, Sophie, and Boris are all involved in the smuggling. Who should get arrested for their crimes? Manfred was the mastermind behind everything. Should Manfred get arrested?
I mean, yes. Well, but ACAB though.
He is the reason this all started in the first place. Of course, he should be arrested. What about Sophie? Without her, the smuggling wouldn't have been possible. She manipulated poor Boris into taking the salami across the border. Should Sophie get arrested?
Man. Game, why are you doing this to me? Why? I mean, she got kidnapped. She was gonna...
Manfred clearly was the one who gave the instructions. Sophie was naive to follow along, but I don't believe she is true.
Yeah, because he's in a position of power over her.
Boris was at the end of the chain. Had he refused to take the salami on board, the plan would have not worked out. Should Boris get arrested?
No.
He didn't even realize what was happening. I don't think this is a basis for arresting someone. All right, I've made up my mind. I will report to the state police. Manfred!
And I do it again! Anything to secure my family's well-being.
I'm not sure grand-scale salami smuggling was necessary for that.
How else was I going to cope with all the budget cuts? If anyone actually worked in this office, we wouldn't have such terrible performance in the first place.
Laura, I think you are allowed to kill him.
Yes, and then you keep asking for promotions. How am I going to give anyone a promotion if we have people baking cakes during working hours? And while we're at it, Rufus! How dare you embezzle money from the company and then threaten me?
That's... Rufus said we're only doing that until his book takes off. And then I'll play the lead alien in the movie adaptation.
Look who's going to jail now, Manfred. Not me, that's for sure.
Well,
I stand by what I said. I regret nothing.
Wow, you really did quack the case, Mr. Duck Detective. You're just as cool as I imagined.
a Stan.
Alfredson,
We solved the mystery of the secret salami.
the truth. The truth is an ugly mistress. But it is my duty to throw bread to the fine beak of Lady Justice.
Interesting. So I wonder, like, whether there's a, Phew. This may end up just being a really quick stream. Maybe had I really thought about it yesterday, I would have split it apart more sensibly, but look at us, we win. M11, thank you very much for writing a good sci-fi story. Look at all these peeps. Lizzie Freeman is a name I also recognise, as well as Annika, because I know Annika. Brian I have literally met, so obviously I recognise him. But yeah. Look at all of these lovely peoples. Look at thems. How nice. Well, thank you, Happy Broccoli Games, for making a good games.
Oh, crap. I completely forgot to collect my payment from Laura. Everybody already went home. How am I going to pay for the bus? Guess I'm walking home.
Need a ride? I just booked this one. It's been such a long day after all.
Oh, thank you.
Come on, it'll be fun. Plus, you must be tired after all the detective work.
I really don't.
Please?
Yeah, fine.
Great. Now I'm finally going to tell you all about my ideas for your social media.
Oh no.
Please don't.
I could get you tons of publicity.
No.
can be your sidekick.
I feel both sides of this coin. I really do. The end. That was a good ending. Well. Nicholas, while you're about, so I've clearly just finished this beautiful game about Salami. Do we think we should go back to Hellblade and try and find some of those lore stones? Or is that a silly idea? Because I've only been streaming for half an hour, so I've got energy. But the problem is, I think if I start, because I'm trying to think of, like, I may need to use a walkthrough for it, like, if I want to actually do it within, I don't know, a few hours. Sounds like an idea? Alright, we'll do that. Okie dokie. Well, thank you, Nicholas, for coming to this Duck Detective stream. Thank you, Happy Broccoli, for making a good game, and I really appreciate the work you put into it. There's always just, like, at some point I should probably play Kraken Academy on this stream, because that's also a game by them that I like, and I was one of the beta testers for it, and it was just an enjoyable time. I didn't play it past the beta test, but I have at least 2 copies of the game, one on my Steam, one on my Switch, so I'm fully tooled up in terms of Kraken Academy copies. Anyway, let me do a bit of managerial work vis-a-vis getting myself ready to do even more Hellblade. What part did I get to in Hellblade? Part 3. Okay, so I guess part 4, just Lawstone Collection? Yeah, okay. We can do that. That's Photoshop. I don't need that right there. There we go. So that'd be part 4. Summer Wars Saga Hellblade 2. Did I spell that right? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Right. Hell, 100%ing Hellblade 2 if it kills her. The secrets in. Alright, I'll be lickety split quick and I'll see you again in a couple of minutes. Cheers.